Hello, everyone. I'm Darlene Corbett, the UnStuck expert. Happy Tuesday. I wanted to do this yesterday, but one of these days we'll get the same days correct. But for now, I'm going to try to do at least 3 a week. Quiet. Yes, I just said quiet. I want to talk about quiet as the theme of the week. Quiet is so difficult at times to even imagine in our busy, accelerated society. Although I think COVID has certainly made people become quieter, should I say. Last week, a friend of mine and I, we were at a restaurant, and there was a lot of activity, and there was somebody singing. He tried very, very hard to please the audience, the crowd, and I think he did for some, but for us, we're like, wouldn't it be nice to just have some quiet? Quiet can be so inviting. Even those of us that are 3/4 extrovert and 1/4 introvert. Quiet can invite a sense of peace, a sense of harmony within. As a hypnotherapist, I often invite people to go inward. And one of these days, I will talk more about hypnosis so I can help deflate all the myths that surround it. But for now, I just want to focus on the element of quiet. I mentioned to you last week, I had a lovely acquaintance who was quiet and amongst a crowd of, talkative people, should we say, especially one in particular. And nobody invited her to express her ideas. And little do they know what they were missing from this quiet, thoughtful mind. So much going on. If only she was engaged. Quiet often allows us not just to go inward and be at peace, but allows us to have ideas that can turn into projects, that can turn into more innovation. As much as I love music that can be rock and roll, I sometimes play classical music because it invites quiet. When I read a book, I can really get engrossed and block the sound out around me, pretty much so. But there's nothing like reading a book in a peaceful, quiet setting. I want to talk more on this theme of quiet, and I invite you to consider, what does quiet mean to you? And there is a place where quiet is not so inviting, and I'll talk more about that later. But there are times that silence is truly golden. So I invite you to consider, think about what that might raise in you, what ideas come to mind when you think of quiet. Also, I want to invite you to join a group that I share with 2 other women, called www.thanksandgrowrich. Not think, thanks and grow rich. And there's an acronym to it, and I know some of it, but I'm not going to say all of it right now. But the first letter is T, a tribe for women. How about that? Also, if you want to learn more about me, you can visit darlenecorbett.com. In the next few weeks, I will be launching a few ebooks on a project that's coming to fruition over the next few months. If you want to reset your mindset to get unstuck, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I am the teacher.